Hey everybody, I hope this finds you doing well today. I hope that you'll excuse my unkempt appearance on this Saturday. I've been kind of tooling around the house a little bit this morning. I've got some work to do out here in the yard today, so I haven't dressed up for the video. Today we're going to look at Hosea. Every Saturday I'm going to try to bring a little piece from the prophets, and last week was Jonah, today's going to be Hosea. And Hosea is disturbing, and I think that we're going to find that Hosea really speaks to what we're going through right now. You know, in chapter 1, Hosea is told to marry a daughter of harlots, a woman who's involved in that kind of thing. But we know that the Lord means for it to be an illustration of his relationship with Israel. In chapter 2, she goes astray, and the Lord begins to speak to her directly and says, this is what I'm going to do to her. Now, he's not talking about Hosea's wife. He's talking about his wife, Israel. And boy, does this apply to the church. And there's some things in here that I think that as you read this, you're going to say, is this talking about today? And I think it does have application for us now. I mean, if you look at verse 6, he says, I will hedge up. Therefore, behold, I will hedge up thy way with thorns and make a wall. And then in verse 9, he says, therefore I will return and take away the corn and the wine and the seasons thereof. And then later on, then he says in verse, In verse 11, he says, I will cause your mirth to cease, and your feast days and your new moons and your Sabbaths and all your solemn feasts. That's kind of happened right now, hasn't it? The Lord's doing that very work. And so he's stripping away all the things that the harlot Israel depended upon. He's stripping it all away so that they will depend only on him. And I think perhaps that the Lord is doing that today with us, the church. He's done it before. There's a history of it. So why not now? Why not with the church, his bride, stripping away all the idolatry, all the things we depend upon, so that he might draw us to himself? Because if you keep reading in chapter 2, and I hope you'll read the whole second chapter of Hosea. If you keep reading in chapter 2, he says there that he's going to draw us. In verse 14, he says, therefore, behold, I will allure her and bring her into the wilderness and speak comfortably to her. So I don't know, but I think that's probably where we are right now. We're in the wilderness. He's drawing us into the wilderness. He's destroying all those things we depend upon so that we'll call on him. And he's drawing us. That word allure means, with the idea of love, that he is courting us. He's alluring us. He's drawing us into the wilderness. And that's where we are. That's where we're finding ourselves, isn't it? This is a place we've never been before. And it's like a wilderness to us because it's unfamiliar. But the Lord is bringing us there so that he might speak comfortably to us. I hope that's helpful today. Know that the Lord is drawing you into a place so that he might speak comfortably to you. And then if you read the end of the chapter, he says what he's going to do for Israel. He's going to bring back the corn and the wine and the seasons and the festivals and all of that, because now they are in a right relationship with him. Hope this finds you doing well. Hope this finds you being healthy. Love you guys and miss you. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.